What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm headed back to the trail, Florida Trail. I'm going back over to the Three Lakes, Prairie Lakes unit, and I'm gonna head south toward Kiko. It's just gonna be me. It's Friday, almost 5 o'clock, and I'm about to hit the road. Got my stuff loaded down, and I'm gonna get my dad to pick me up sometime tomorrow at the gate of Kiko. So I'm gonna go get a jump start and see how far I can get in the woods tonight without it getting way too late. So it's just me, and I'm gonna bring y'all along with me, so come on. All right, here we go. I made it to Prairie Lakes unit, and yeah, it's raining on me. Sprinkling rain, but yeah, it's about 7:15, and I left my rain jacket at the house. I told myself, hey, I hardly ever use it. Leave it at the house. Now it's sprinkling rain on me. So I've got several different campsites along the trail. I'm headed south from Prairie Lakes here. I got several different campsites along the way, and I'm not sure exactly how far I'm gonna go before I hit one. Well, before I stop at one. We'll see. But I'm gonna turn my camera around, see if y'all can see. It's dark, and looks like it's mowed a little bit, thank God. So, here we go. Okay, we're leaving the pay area, headed south. You probably can't tell, but it is sprinkling. Yeah, you can see some sprinkles. Just gotta go. Got off work a little bit early today. By myself, hiking solo, missing the old soda pop. But I gotta knock out these miles. I've already been through here. You can go back through some of my videos. And I've already been through here doing it in and out. But I've never been all the way through. But I'm headed all the way through, and I'm going to Kiko Wildlife Management Area, which I'll get there sometime tomorrow. Overall, it's going to be right around 28 miles. And I'll get there sometime tomorrow, and my dad's going to come pick me up, so he'll bring me back to my truck, and we'll see how many miles I get knocked out tonight. And I'm going to try to hustle through so I ain't out here all day tomorrow. I got the dreaded Highway 60 walk. I'm not looking forward to that one, but that'll be done. And then I'll have 150 miles south of Lake Okeechobee to do, to the southern terminus of the Florida Trail. And then I will come back up the US 192 Bull Creek area, and I will hike that north all the way to Ocala, Clearwater Lake trailhead. I've already hiked all of Ocala, and then I will skip that and head north up to Lake Butler area and head up through Osceola, and everything's north from there. So I'm kind of patching it all together. We're working on it. Got some more road walks north of here. That's just the way the Florida Trail is. But God dog, if it ain't raining on me. Oh, and I see got some fireflies out here. My headlamp ain't showing them to you, but blinding them out. But they're out here. Yeah, down the trail I go. Started to get a little bit soggy, but we step up on a boardwalk. This is a pretty nice boardwalk too. Been across it one other time. Goes for a pretty good little ways. There's even a little kick out area on it like this. A little bit wider part of the platform. And there's some water down there. Not sure what it's for. I don't know if you'd put a tent there or just, I don't know. You'll see it, it's just right up here. This is one of the better boardwalks. Pretty good swamp too down there. And then it pops out onto a meadow, which this whole place is flat, meadowed. Just heard some sort of critter going through the woods. Right here's that little kick out area. Oh, they put a bench there. That wasn't there first time I came through, so sweet. That's what that's for. Answered my question. I was wondering what it was for the first time I came through. There's no moon out tonight. Cloudy and sprinkly. All right, we're popping out the other side. There are some people out here in these woods driving around. Last weekend we got stopped by a game warden north of here. I wouldn't doubt if another one. Don't think I'm out here poaching, but we'll just keep on going. There are hunters out here in these woods right now because it's full-blown hunting season. And as I was driving in down Canoe Creek Road, I seen the hunting camp. Everybody was lit up, had fires, so I imagine tomorrow during the daylight hours I'll probably encounter a few. It shouldn't be a big deal. Just respectfully move on by, and that's what I intend to do. This will be the first campsite I've came to. It's just random camping, but you can see it's a beautiful spot for it. Wide open under this canopy. And I can smell some smoke, like a campfire. So I don't know if there's somebody else on the trail or if it's just, you know, some of the hunters' fire that I'm smelling. This place is pretty nice through here to camp, but I'm gonna push on because it's only 2.1 from the truck. I'm trying to make a pretty good dent for tomorrow. Lost my blazes. Maybe up here, yeah, I see it. In just a few days, it's gonna be 2025. Today's the 27th. So, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna be doing on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I'll probably find some trail to get on. We'll just have to see. But January 30th through February 2nd, we're planning on headed back down to do the Ocean to Lake Trail. And we got us a little crew. It's gonna be 6 of us. We got 3 guys and 3 girls. So we're gonna be filling up the campsites whenever we get to it. And then I get off the trail again. So it's gonna be a good time. Not sure what the conditions are gonna be. We hiked it in February of this year earlier, and it was pretty wet, but we had a pretty good rain beforehand. Yep, there's my blaze. Got these roads in here and getting turned around a little bit. I believe this is a water hole over here. Yeah. Yeah, here's a canal. Not even sure if I'm supposed to go this way. It's pretty full too. And I think I jump up on a little main grade up here and cross it. I'm gonna check the map. Yeah, I'm crossing over this canal here, but it's flowing pretty good. If I remember right, there was a bridge that they had taped off. I don't know if they redone it. I crossed it anyways, but it was pretty dilapidated then. I gotta cut in somewhere. But it was pretty dilapidated then. So can only imagine after a hurricane came through here, if it's even there. So I'll see when I get up there. So they got a couple of towers, observation towers out here in Three Lakes. I think I missed this one. I did get up in one of them, maybe Lake Jackson. I can't remember. I'm going this way. Let's see what this bridge is good here. I'll have to see what it looks like up around here. Lost my blaze. Ugh. There it is. I'm 3 miles in, and the campsite that I was planning on maybe getting to is less than a mile. And it's only 8:30 and I feel pretty good. I'll have to look at the map and see what's past it. I may cruise past it. It's kind of all depending upon water. I don't need any water right now, but it'd be nice to have some to load up for tomorrow. Not sure where my waters are tomorrow, but and also that dilapidated bridge I was telling you about. It's a reroute, so I didn't have to go over it. I'm sure it's still dilapidated, but I didn't have to go over it. That's why I walked down the main grade there. I think beforehand I crossed straight across and then had to cross that bridge, but that's no longer a thing as long as you follow the orange blazes. All right, it looks like I kind of got a plan. Unless one of these campgrounds are just calling my name. I'm actually planning on walking 7.8 more miles. It's 8:30 now. So I think I can get it done in 2.5 hours. We'll see. So that's 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. It's right at 11 o'clock, probably a tad after. Be midnight, finally getting set up. But that's the plan, I believe. I'm cutting through a camp here now. Lake Jackson camp. All right, I just left the Lake Jackson campsite, and there was actually some guys back there camping. Pretty much car camping. Had a pretty good sized tent. I guess you can drive in there. And they gave me some water, so I didn't have to have it, but I went ahead and filled up because they offered. So I think I'm pushing on 7.5 more miles. This is the campsite I was really thinking about coming to. It's not quite 4 miles. Let's see which way. Not sure exactly where it's at. But there's supposed to be a pitcher pump here that they said didn't work. And there's supposedly a picnic table. But I'm not stopping here. And I'm not hunting it down either. Just to get it on video. I'm gonna keep cruising. On to the next one. And the next one is the one that I'm going to. Unless I just stealth camp. So it's over there somewhere. Got a little bridge here across this canal. I've been following it for a little short period. Pretty swampy. I just passed a bunch, like 5 or 6 raccoons, and one of them just kind of kneeled down right along the edge of the trail and wasn't really bothered. I was like, oh buddy, you better move back some. I kind of clapped my hands, but it didn't move. I guess my headlamp was just blinding it. Now I don't see a blaze. I better check the map. There's a couple possums over there. This is probably the 5th or 6th, maybe even 7th possum I've seen. Plus, I've seen 5, 6, 7 raccoons. Seen a deer. Yeah, that might be it. It's night hiking. Everything is out on the trail. Here's the blue blaze for Lake Jackson observation tower. I've been there before, and this is actually the furthest that I've walked. I walked in and out from my truck to here to the tower. And then I walked the white trails and the loops on the way back to my truck. So from here south, I have not walked. So this is all fresh. Until I get to the check station. I've walked to the check station. So there's that. Anyways, I got like 4.5 miles left to the campground that I'm thinking about going to. Well, that's the one I'm going to at this point. Like I said, I'll probably be around 11 o'clock getting there. So, making pretty good time, moving along pretty good. The trail's well maintained, and the blazes ain't too far apart. I've only kind of got sidetracked a time or two, and it was only just barely off the trail. So, moving along quick. All right, I just come across the road, and it looks like I gotta climb over a fence. That's a pretty high step for me. I'm short, man. Come on now. I need a boost. Huh. Up and over. Not bad. All right, hopefully this side's maintained too. Where's the trail? Here we go. So this side of the fence, it has not been mowed yet. At least not right through here. And it's a little bit harder staying on trail. There's my blaze. I popped out onto a road here. I'm gonna be walking on it for a pretty good little ways. I got about 2.8 to get to my camp. I just seen 3 deer back there too. 3 does. Their eyes were glowing in the spotlights. Well, ever since I crossed over that fence, it's been pretty slow going. It's not maintained over here, and I've gotten off trail several times trying to find blazes. So I'm still headed to my camp, but it'll probably be closer to 11:30. Pretty much walking pig trails right now. And yeah, you can't see a blaze in this stuff. Just follow a trail and check the map. That's all I know. Yeah, I think this is the wrong way. I've got about a mile left before I get to camp, and my headlamp dimmed down real low, let me know that pretty much it's gonna go dead soon. I think it just dims down real low, that way you can use it maybe for another 10-20 minutes or so. But I got it plugged into my battery bank and I'm having to walk with it. So far it seems to be working. It doesn't act like it's charging it, but it isn't dimmed down. So if it goes out again within this last mile, I don't know, I have to stop and let it charge for a minute and then finish up. But it's 11 o'clock now, so didn't make it by 11, but I'll be there soon. Here we go. Made it to Godwin Hammock Camp. Now I gotta find it. Hey, it's right in front of me. Easy enough. There's supposed to be a pitcher pump here too, but my light is going dead. But I'm here. It's like 11:15. Maybe this is the pitcher pump. It is. Let's see if she's primed. Is there water in here to prime it? There is. I'll give it a try. I got to get my headlamp charging up so I can see to actually put a tent up. But I made it. Here we are. I got the tent set up. Got everything laid out on the picnic table at the moment. I did get my headlamp to charge for just a few minutes, just enough to get me by for tonight, I'm hoping. I did get the pitcher pump to work. I've got a bag. Speaking of that, the headlamp just dimmed. I've got a bag of water there to be filtered in the morning. I'm gonna actually make me a little something to eat, even though it's almost midnight. And then I'm gonna crawl in the sack and get up and do it again tomorrow. But that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. I think I'll start a new video tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you want to see tomorrow's video, go ahead and subscribe and follow me. I'm going to try to do the entire bisection, entire Florida Trail. And you can watch it all on YouTube. See y'all.